way in health. More bolts. Wonderful. I don't need Cure Light Wounds. I don't need Magic Weapon. Can you identify this? 100 gold. Okay. The Golden Chalice of Lysander. This pure gold chalice is finely worked and bears the symbol of a sun rising upon a blooming rose. On command it sheds a bright light equal to a light spell. The chalice can be commanded to heal multiple targets, which uses one charge. When all 3 of its charges have been used, the chalice retains its light ability. Okay. So I can cast light unlimited times, that's something. Quite a few powerful artifacts just hanging around in the next thing. Holy water to any undead splashed by it, yeah, but I have a I have a great sword that also splashes undead if I want to. Sword inventory. Okay. Do you have? You don't. Hide armor. Okay.
So, your father sent you off to Neverwinter. As if everything that's happened tonight isn't enough adventuring for one lifetime. I'm hoping that you'll be back soon enough after you reach the city, but most people who leave West Harbor don't come back.
If staying away will keep West Harbor safe, then it's my duty to do so.
It'll be a shame to see you go. We lost a lot of harbormen to the attack. Hopefully your father's right, and there will be no more attacks once the shard is gone. Still, the village will need every sword arm it has. As a member of the militia, my sworn duty is to defend West Harbor. I can't just turn my back on that.
Good to know the village will be in safe hands.
I'll do my best to keep the place standing for you when you return. I want to hear about all of your adventures.
Anything you give to help me on the journey?
I've got some bandages here, though I hope you won't need to use them. You can also have my share of the loot that we found. You'll need it more than I do.
Well, that's alright, keep your share of the loot.
Well, if you're sure. Something to remember you by, eh?
Yeah, these gold coins.
Wish I could go with you, but the defense of the village is important too.
I
Good luck.
Going.
And if you run across the one who killed Amy, stick a blade through his heart for me. She deserves at least that.
Did you just assume this guy's gender? Then of the Neverwinter, Harborman, I think I gift the city folk. Guess you can help me? Cure moderate wounds, okay. Farewell, ward.
What's up?
Fuck you. Was a marrying. You probably could have saved her if you hadn't been hiding with the children. No, she's dead, we have to move on. What's concerned with me? Neverwinter, it's a bad time to be traveling. Galen the merchant told us about his journey, and as his tales were taller than usual, your road to Never won't be an easy one. I will pray for your safety. Says you can help me. I know we have not always seen eye to eye, since you and trouble seem to walk hand in hand, but look at this journey of opportunity. Okay, farewell.
So, Dagon is sending you to Neverwinter, eh? I can't say I approve. If it were a militia matter, I wouldn't send you alone. But I don't have any right to tell him how to raise his child. Can you at least tell me why you're going? Your father wouldn't tell me a thing.
All of us has it for safety of our village.
Since when have you done anything for the village except cause trouble, eh? Oh, Dagon said the same thing, though. It won't be easy reaching Neverwinter. I've traveled that way once or twice. It's a dangerous journey, especially for one traveling alone. You might want to ask around the village. There may be a few people that would still be willing to help a troublemaker like you.
Can you give me anything to help on the journey?
You've caused nothing but trouble since you were born. I think I've been too easy on you over the years. Out there, people don't have too much patience for troublemakers and bullies like yourself.
Hey. Farewell. Retter, villager, wagon. Let's loot the wagon, why not? Oh, more healers kits and torches. Oh well, fuck it. Dagon, I'm leaving. You can all suck my ass.
Have you said your farewells?
Yep. Anything you can give me to help on the journey?
Take anything you need from our home. Speak with the wizard Tarmas as well. He may have a few odds and ends. To get to Neverwinter, take the road that borders the Starling farm out of town. It is the only road through the Mare of Deadmen, so following it will be easy. The road itself has not been patrolled for some time, and few travel it. Move quickly, and you may be able to avoid the many beasts.
I don't want to avoid anything.
I suspect you will see your share of battle before you reach Neverwinter. Stray from the road, and the danger is even greater. I've made it known that you traveled directly for the city, in the hopes that the enemy will pursue you along the high road. Instead, you will head to the small port town of Highcliff once you are clear of the swamp. From there, you will seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter.
Are you sure there will be ships available?
There is a ship named the Double Eagle that will await you in Highcliff. Her captain, Flynn by name, is a trusted friend of mine and will ferry you safely to the city. Your trip to Neverwinter will be quicker by water, and my attempt at misdirection may allow you to reach Highcliff before the enemy becomes aware of your true route. I have nothing more to say. It is time for you to go, my son. Each moment you remain here brings greater risk to the village. Okay, before I leave, Dwarven river dancing! Okay, now I'm ready for battle. I'm ready to kill people. I made a sacred Dwarven river dance of battle. Welcome to West Harbor. Weeping Willow Inn. Never underestimate the power of a well-placed low-level spell. What? Really? It's a low-level spell. Yeah. Haha, my summon monster won against the Bulwark. Use Neverwinter as toolset to create your own adventures for friends to enjoy. Brawler. Kelgar Iron Fist.
Now that we're outside, maybe you'd like to tell me what you said again. Slowly this time, so you could think about what you're saying.
You're a small one to be taking this road all by yourself, dwarf. Maybe you've come looking for trouble. Unless you have a little coin to convince us otherwise.
What's going on here?
Another dwarf? How many of you are there? Look, this is between us and this dwarf here, and whatever coin he happens to have with him.
Ah, you're welcome to try to take it if you're all game. You all can't be frightened of one little dwarf, can you? If you're afraid of my dwarven friend here, well, now I can understand that. But I can handle myself, unless you suddenly decide to make a friendly brawl something more.
We're not frightened of either of you, and it seems to me you need to learn a lesson.
Calm down, it isn't worth someone's life.
This matter is between us and the dwarf.
Just shut the fuck up!
Come on, someone tried to hit me already. Even the newcomer here sees that you're all too afraid to do anything.
All right,
I'm a unicorn.
Come on, boys, let's deal with the dwarf and his new friend.
Well, I killed that guy. Hey, we said something about a friendly brawl, not fucking murdering people. Potion of barkskin. Well, he could have drank it. That would have been helpful.
Well, now, that was a good fight. A shame they had to resort to weapons. But if they have to keep the odds even...
Yes, shame they have to resort to
weapons. Glad to see one of
weapons.
my kin. Even so far from home as we are.
I'm a unicorn.
Or maybe home for you is closer than I think. Name's Kelgar, by the way. Of the clan Iron Fist. I've been making my way along the coast for some time now. Stopped in the willow here for a brief fight.
I'm Woktar Warblot X. Glad I could even the odds for you.
Ah, even the odds? They didn't stand a chance in the first place. Obviously, you haven't heard of me. So, tell me, what brings you out along the mare? Roads aren't exactly safe, you know, and they're getting worse all the time.
Just seeing the sights.
Sights, eh? I think we've both seen what the mare has to offer in the way of battle, and neither one of us are impressed. I say we step inside the Weeping Willow here and share our stories over a few of the innkeeper's best.
Sounds good.
So then I punched him in the face for asking. And while he was trying to pick his teeth off the floor, his friend decided to add a few choice words about my heritage. So I punched him too. So to make a long story short, I take pride in what I do, fighting. It's something you can't get enough of, and it's something where there's always room for improvement. If you apply yourself, stay focused, and keep swinging. And that's why I'm headed to Neverwinter. I heard there's a house of monks there. A monastery, right? I heard they'll train anyone, just for the asking. Couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
Why Neverwinter? There must be plenty of monasteries around.
If you know of a closer one that'll train for free, well, I'm all ears. Just as long as I get that monk training.
A dwarven monk? A monk.
Aye, that's the short of it.
A dwarven monk.
No stranger than half of what takes place in Faerun. I can tell you that.
You're mad, aren't you?
Mad? No. Determined? That's a different matter. Well, as it happens, I didn't always want to become a monk. What happened was that... Well, look at this. Our next round of practice just arrived.
Ah! Fucked him up with my attack of opportunity. Hey, leave the commoner alone. You leave that commoner alone. Oh, he is already in my party. Oh, stuff. There are more of them upstairs. Help me. Please, someone help me. There are more of those foul beasts upstairs. They have my husband trapped. I'll take care of them. Stay where it's safe. You seem to have electrified the trouble, Woktar. Stay with me and I will bring you all the balls you can handle. Let's go. And that's quite a lot. We'd best hurry. Don't want those creatures to leave before we get there. Thank you so much, sir. Please hurry. I'm afraid of what the creatures might do to him. Well, he may be dead already. Whoa, okay. Yes! Oh god! We just fucked those up. What is with your Duriga and just drinking potions of enlargement or whatever it is? Let's use this on him. I already gave you some drink of the harvest cup. You have another one. Hope you're happy now. Ah, they have a spell, okay. Healer's kit. Anything else here? They're still fighting somewhere. Locked, okay.